all about the linear equations. So for more information about this video, watch this video till the end. About this lesson rather. Watch this video till the end. So let us begin. So in identifying a linear equation, so first classification, siyempre ito muna yung equation muna. Siyempre, equation itself. So we have ax plus by equals c. So first classification of identifying a linear equation, the exponent of each variable is 1. So kapag wala kayo in algebraic rule, kapag wala kayo nakikitang exponent na naka-raise sa x o sa any variable, ibig sabihin it raised to 1. O kahit sa a raised to 1 or b raised to 1 itself. Siyempre obvious na yun. Next, so the variables are added and or subtracted. So, yan, added siya. Or pwede rin naman siya subtracted. If b is negative. So, next, b or c can be equal to 0. Kasi ito ang basis, ito ang technique dyan. Ang basis nyo pinaka is yung leading term. Kapag nandyan yan, ayun, since it raised to 1, that is linear equation. And if there's no leading coefficient, we can classify what kind of equation it is. Kahit mawala yung b at c, as long as meron ka nito na leading coefficient, it's still qualified. What kind of equation have we discussed which is linear? Siyempre, it can be greater than 0. Ibig sabihin, a is only positive. Besides, x and y, other commonly used variables are m and n, or a and b, and r and s. Pwede ang variable nito ay, ito yung x nyo ay m, ang y nyo ay n. Pwede ito ay a, pwede ito ay b, pwede ito ay r, pwede ito ay x. Consecutively. Next, syempre, there is no radicals in the equation. Pag sinabi natin radicals, para sa mga hindi familiar, ito yon, yung parang square root. Since wala namang nakitang radicals, it's still classified as linear equation. So every linear equation graphs a line from the word line itself. What is the root word? Ito yung root word niyo. The reason why it calls linear equation and why it graph called a line. We have examples of linear equation. So we have 2x plus 4y equals 8. This equation is in ax plus by equals b form. Ito naman, we have 6y equals 3 minus x. Rewrite both sides of the left side. So we have x plus 6. Kumbaga nilipat tong x sa kabila. Transpose. So, ngayon itong negative magiging positive. So, x plus 6y equals 3. Next, we have x equals 1. So, your b is 0. Sabi nga natin sa classification, b and c, maybe it can be equal to 0. So, ito talaga yung classification. So, we have x plus 0y equals 1. Next, we have negative 2a plus b equals 5. So, since ang classification natin that a is supposed to be greater than 0. Based on this, that negative 2, that we all know negative numbers is less than 0. So, how we are going to simplify? Multiply both sides of the equation by negative 1. Kasi kapag negative times negative, positive. So, we have 2a minus b. Okay. Negative 1 times negative 2 is we have positive 2. Then we have negative 1 times positive b becomes negative or negative 1b. Then sabihin nga both sides of equation. So 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. I hope you all get my point. Next, how about this? Ano tayo? Special product. So multiply both sides of the equation by 3. Kailangan mawala yung 3. Yun yung way natin para makancel. Ito yung 3 dito, both sides and saka 3 dito. Ngayon, cancel nyo to, cancel nyo to. Bali, ano matitira? We have 4x minus y equals negative 7. Now, next, multiply nyo sa 3 and you will get negative 21. Ito yun. Alright. We have examples of non-linear equation. First, so yun nga, not in the standard form. First, bakit hindi siya linear equation? Dahil dito. The exponent is 2. That's supposed to be 1. About this, so syempre, there is no radical. Radical is not allowed. So, yan ay radical equation na kapag ito. Next, how about this? The variables are multiplied or combined. Ito yung nagpamali. Next, how about this? Siyempre, if we have variables are multiplied that can't also consider as linear equation. So, siyempre, the variables are divided. So, we have x and y intercepts that although na-discuss na ito ng linear function, discuss natin ulit. The x-intercept is the point where a line crosses the x-axis. So, the general form in x-intercept is x0. The y-coordinate will always be 0. Tandaan kapag x-intercept, ang y-coordinate ay 0. Kapag y-intercept, ang x nyo naman ang 0. Ngayon, finding the x-intercept, ayan. Ngayon, ito yon. Ito ay ginawa nyo 0. Ngayon, ang technique na dito, alisin nyo tong y. Kaya anong matitira? 2x equals 6. Ngayon, divide both sides of the equation into 2. So, we will got 3. So, 3, 0 is the x-intercept of the line. Next, to find the y-intercept. So, for the equation 2x plus y equals 6, we all know that x must equal to 0. What y must equal? So, plug in 0 for x and simplify. So, ngayon, ito technique natin. So, ngayon, since ang x ay 0, gagawin natin 0. Ano katabi ng 0? Anong x rather? 2. So, 2 times 0, 0. So, wala na to, di ba? Ano matitira? Y equals 6. So, 0, 6 is the x-intercept of the line. To summarize, to find the x-intercept, so ganun nga. About this, so x-intercept, plug y. O, gawin yung 0. Then, 0, gali x equals negative 5. So, ito ang inyong x-intercept. Alright? Kasi ang ginawa niyo 0 ay y. So, automatic, ang y nyo ay 0. Ang y coordinate nyo rito. Then you got x, this is your x-axis. X-coordinate rather. So we have y-intercept. So you are going to plug in x to be equal to 0. Ayan na. Naging 0 na siya. Ngayon, nilipat ko tong 5 sa kabila. Then divide both sides of equation. Sorry. Okay, balik tayo. Nakita niyo siguro yung sagot dahil nga doon. Alright, divide ba sa equation into 4 rather, para mawala yung katabi ng y. So, since hindi naman divisible ang 4 sa 5, kaya meron tayong 5 over 4. Pwede nyo naman siyang gawing decimal. It is up to you. So, 0 and 5 over 4 is the y-intercept. Next example. So, since we are already done with it, so next example. So, we're going to find the x and y-intercepts of 6x minus 3y equals negative 18. So, your x-intercept to find, so you are going to plug your y in 0. Since ang 0 nyo ay y, ano matitira? We have 6x equals negative 18. Then divide both sides of the equation into 6, you will got negative 3. So negative 3, 0 is your x-intercept. While your y-intercept, so ngayon, ito na yung aalisin nyo. Sorry for the inconvenience. So we have negative 3y equals negative 18. Then divide both sides of the equation into negative 3, you will got positive 6. Therefore, 0, 6 is your y-intercept. I hope you already know how to graph all of this. Because in linear equation, halimbawa, dito, we have here the Cartesian plane. So let's start with your x. So negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Let's say this is your 3. This is negative 3. Let us assume this is negative 3. Next, how about this? So, ang y nyo ay 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just a recap, no? Now, this is your y-intercept. Let's use another color. So, let's assume, so ito yung ano nyo. Then, ito naman yung 3. Then, kapag gumawa kayo, this is your line. Let us assume this is straight. And this is gonna be your slope. In that case, I hope you all get my point. And I hope na nare-recap nyo pa ang inyong linear equation. A linear function rather, or finding the slope. So next, find the x and y intercepts of x equals 3. So your x-intercept, so ganun lang, there is no y. Y. Kasi wala namang y kayong given. So, vertical line siya. Vertical line siya. Since kasi sa Cartesian plane nyo, so let's say this is your Cartesian plane. So ayan, di ba? Ito yung Cartesian plane nyo. We have 1, 2, ganyan. Ganyan lang. So, yan yun. O, diba? Pinakita ko lang. Pinakita ulit. Next, about y. Okay. Ewan ko ba't nagkakadiferensya? So, now, we are going to find the x and y intercept of y equals negative 2. So, in your x-intercept, so, ganun lang din, y cannot be 0. Bakit hindi siya pwede maging 0? Kasi kapag ziniro nyo yan, magiging ano siya, 0 equals negative 2. Nasa ng variable? Wala man tayong x variable. So, y equals negative 2 is a horizontal line, so it never crosses the x-axis. So, paano kaya siya? Ayan yun. Wala kayong makikita na kinoros niya o nag-intersect siya sa anumang line ng inyong x-axis. So, in your y-intercept, so, syempre, ito na yun eh. Ano pang gagawin yung 0? Diba? So, well done. So, ayan. Final na talaga yan. So, ito muna yung mativity natin. So, tatlo yung ating mativity. So, first mativity is you're going to find their x and y intercepts. You may take this as screenshot. As for you, to have yourself practice. If you are unable to screenshot, you may go to my Google Classroom. Its link is posted on the link on my website link posted in my video description of this video. Activity number 2, arrange the given linear equation in standard form. And after accomplished, syempre karugtong yan ng activity 2, identify their A, B, and C. Alright, so yun na. Thanks for watching. Although, mabilis na mamaalam ang aking PowerPoint presentation. So yun po, tapos na ang ating lesson about linear equations. And let us discuss linear inequalities in my next video. Thanks for watching.